What's up, everybody? PokéKaos here, back again for some more Pokemon TCG Online. We got another deck profile video here. If you guys enjoy these deck profile videos slash versus videos, do make sure to hit the like button on this video, and also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And we'll get into this. This is Greninja Break. It's an easier deck to make, but in TCGO you have to note that this card right here that I can't click on. Why can I not click on the cards? It's really annoying. But this Jirachi card right here is a promo. It's currently unavailable in TCGO without trading for like tons and tons of packs. Let me try to go right here and click. It's like not letting me click on the card. Okay, there we go. It's a promo. It's XY67. It has its attack Stardust is the only one you're going to want to use. Discard a special energy card attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. If you do, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. You got... That's another thing. Is when I view it, it doesn't show you how many cards are in the deck. It shows you how many of that card I own. So, okay, we have one of the Jirachi. We have 3 Froakies with 4 Frogadiers. Frogadier has the attack Water Duplicates that if you use it, you search your deck for up to 3 other Frogadiers and put them onto your bench. You got the XY base Greninja with Water Shuriken. You discard a Water Energy from your hand to do 30 damage. This one has Shadow Stitching for 40 damage, and your opponent's Pokemon don't have abilities for the next turn. And then Moonlight Slash to 60. You can return the Water Energy to your hand to do 20 more. And then Greninja Break has Giant Water Shuriken that does... You discard a Water Energy from your hand to do 60. We have Remoraid and Octillery. Octillery lets you draw until you have 5 cards in your hand. And then we have all the trainers and such, and well, that's the deck right there. If you know what they do, I can't go over the whole thing right now, or the video is gonna be much too long. But we're gonna get a match going. I thought I'd clicked on the Greninja Break deck to get it. No, not other decks that aren't like this has been a very good deck lately. It's I don't know if it's won any state championships, but it's done very, very well. It has absolutely no EXs in the deck. Again, the highest rarity cards are the Greninja Breaks. But there are only 5 basic Pokemon in the deck, so you tend to get hands like this that don't have a basic Pokemon in them a lot. There we go. We finally get a Froakie. This person's probably going to draw like half their deck out from all that. Trying to see what... Okay. So we got Lucario and Lugia. Not really the best thing that I wanted to see. We're going to go ahead and use trainers. Of course, I should have used Professor's Letter first. That was kind of my fault. But I'm going to lose here. I only have 60 HP. I can... Yeah, I mean... There's no reason for him to not attack. Even if he takes the 60 damage, I still lose because that's my only Pokemon. You gonna sit there and take your time? Like, there's no way he didn't have a fighting energy in his hand, but he was wasting my time. I'm not gonna sit there and waste my time. So it's unfortunate. You can that's where your losses are probably going to come from, is just a bad hand. So, I mean, I'm not really a fan of this deck too much. To me, I would rather have a deck that, I can't even think. I'd rather have a deck that on your first turn, or second turn I should say, if you go second on your first turn, you can actually attack with. And this deck, you can't attack on your first or second turn. This is unfortunate right here, because I can either judge, which I'm going to have to judge, just to get a different hand, which doesn't even help. Okay, I'm going to end my turn, because there's nothing I can do at this point. So this is why I don't like the deck, is because you can get a bad hand, and in that bad hand you can get just nothing you need. So I'm sitting here with a Froakie that can't do any damage. My opponent's gonna be able to get their Flareon EX set up. Now, I have the advantage in the sense that I have a I can't even think. Okay, so let me see. There's two other Frogadiers in here now. I'm gonna have to do a lot to even potentially get the other Frogadiers out onto the bench. But I can do it, so that's good. We'll go ahead and play Professor's Letter just to get some more energies in the hand, get more cards out of the deck, and I can water duplicates and get the other two Frogadiers out. That's what you really want to do as soon as possible, so that your opponent has a lot more to deal with. So I know one of the Frogadiers is prized. If I can eventually get it, I can evolve this Froakie. Not that it really matters too much. He's going to get breaks in right here. And I don't really know. We're just going to see what he does. Again, I have the advantage in weakness terms, but I need a Greninja. That's the problem. Now, Clairvoyant, I look at the top 3 cards of your deck and put them back, so it's not going to affect me in any way. I feel like I'm going to have to use Judge again to potentially get a Greninja. I did get the Greninja, so that's good. I can actually do something. And do I have... Okay, so the energy retrieval is not really useful right now. So at this point I can use Shadow Stitching. The weakness will take out Braixen, and his Pokemon in play won't have any abilities during this turn, meaning that for whatever reason he can't use Flareon's Flash Fire, although he's not going to be moving energies to any of his Pokemon at this point. So it's something. Unfortunately for me, Greninja cannot take out Flareon in one hit. If I use Moonlight Slash and remove the energy, I only do 160. So we're going to have to rely on getting either Greninja Break or the XY base Greninja in my next hand. He is trying to power up his benched Flareon. He's getting there. He's using... Okay, so he didn't have any right there. Again, he can't use Flash Fire to move them around, which is good for me. But he is, like, going for max elixirs or whatever, just to try to get damage off. Okay, so here I'm going to go ahead and put the Bursting Balloon on Greninja. I'm going to play Frogadier, and I'm going to use Professor Sycamore because we need... We need a card that I didn't get. So I'm going to go ahead and use Shadow Stitching. Makes it to where he can't move his energies around. All he has to do is play an energy on that Flareon and he can do 110 damage, I think. It doesn't take me out, although it does do 110 damage, which is unfortunate. But if he decides to do that, he has to take the 60 from Bursting Balloon as well, which puts him in KO range, obviously. Yeah, he pretty much will go down. And I can get Greninja Break from Wally. I mean, that's fine. Because even though you're avoiding the Bursting Balloon, but you're not avoiding the Greninja Break, so I think if I Water Shuriken this one, I should then just be able to use Moonlight Slash, take the energy off, damage it, do 160, he's gone. I could have done the other 60 with Greninja Break there, but not really necessary. He can't take me out, and I can just Moonlight Slash again. I did get lucky with this one, I have to say. He's in a Pokemon fan club to get some stuff out on the bench, so I won't win right away, although I can still win. This thing has 60 HP. So, yeah, I still win right here, most likely. As long as he decides to make a move. Even if he does manage to get... Okay, he doesn't manage to get the energy he needs. We're going to go ahead and Giant Water Shuriken. The Litleo. Takes out the Litleo. And Moonlight Slash. Do the extra 160. And I take the last two prizes. That was actually a very good matchup for me. Again, just because he was using a fire deck, it makes it a lot easier. We'll go for another one. We're almost 15 minutes in. We'll go for another one. It can be a longer matchup deck, but if it's a longer matchup deck, then, or I mean, if it's a longer match right here, it's a longer match. It's whatever. Sometimes people try to play slowly just so they don't have to, like, to get you to concede or whatever. I don't know. Now this is a bad start, I have to say. I didn't even have to use Remoraid and Octillery in the last one, but I'm not a fan of Octillery. I get its ability and I know what it's used for. And then we got Remoraid versus Remoraid, so I'm gonna get Wally. Not that I want to use Wally. And Professor Sycamore. Okay, we're gonna Wally. Because I might as well. This guy's talking to me, but I'm gonna ignore him for now. I'm gonna have to use Judge next turn. Because I can't discard my 3 VS Seekers, a Greninja and Greninja Break. So this is going to be a longer battle. I can already tell. Sucks, but that's the name of the game. Okay, so he's got a different strategy going on here. Volcarona has an interesting. I gotta Judge. Yes, I know it's gonna put me at less cards. Okay. I don't want to put the water energy on him. I have to. I have to be able to get more cards. Great. This is a good one. This is not going to be one that I'm winning. I can't see myself winning this one at all right now. And I know he has Larvestas, and I know they're weak to water. But unless I put 3 energies on Octillery, which I have like absolutely no intention of doing, there's no way I can win. But we'll see. I'm just gonna do what I can. If I have to Judge again, I'll Judge again. Just gotta wait for... See, he's doing the same thing I'm doing to get more cards in his hand with Abyssal Hand. Actually... Okay. You're gonna get another Bridget. Are you gonna play Bridget? No? Okay. So... Come on. I'm just not a fan of the slowness of the deck. You know, with all the EXs we have, it's easier to just get out an EX, attach the energies to it, which some EXs use like 2 energies at one time, and that's it, and you can already start attacking. But I don't know, we'll see. He's doing a lot of setup here. Obviously setup being Jirachi's ability name. And I'm actually sitting here making reverse GTS trades while he continues his setup. There's really nothing I can do right now. You have 2 Volcaronas, but are you actually going to get one out and use it, or are we still going to just sit here and play the stall game? Because that's what we're doing. It sucks that I have to Judge. But literally nothing else I can do. Finally get a way to get a Froakie out. Finally. And I can Abyssal Hand. I don't want to play the Battle Compressor right now. I'll just end my turn. Now it's a matter of getting Frogadier, which probably isn't going to happen, but it's the only way of me attacking without putting another energy on Octillery. Again, putting another energy on Octillery is a bad thing. It only does 40 damage. Sure, they can't retreat, but most of the time they're not going to want to retreat anyways. 40 damage for 3 energies. It's not good. Like, I really don't even want to play out this match because it's just not worth it. We got Buddy Buddy Rescue, but I can't play Buddy Buddy Rescue because I have no Pokemon in my discard pile. This guy's got a Ho-Oh, which, again, is weak to fire. Or water, I should say. It's a colorless Pokemon, but it's weak to fire because, in reality, it is a fire type in-game. This guy's doing everything he can to get cards out of his deck. I could probably win this one by deck out. He's just going. He just keeps taking cards out of his deck. Whether he's putting them into his hand or he's putting them into his discard pile or what. But I don't want to win from deck out. I don't know, we'll see. He's down to 21 while I'm still at 37. So even if I were to play Sycamore, I'd still have more cards in my hand or my deck. And this match has gone nowhere. He's got a bench. He played Bridget for nothing. I'm going to play the energy here. I have to Sycamore. We're going to... It pains me to get rid of the 2 VS Seekers, but... what am I going to do? We'll retreat for Frogadier. We will play Abyssal Hand for 1. Play Professor's Letter. Get the energies. Play Water Duplicates. And have my bench finally at turn like 457. I can finally start doing something. Now, if only I had a way to bring out the Volcaronas or the Ho-Oh or even the Shaman rather than having to slowly take out the Octillery, that would be nice. But I don't. Switch, he's finally doing something different. This deck, I I got this deck list from the Pokemon Evolutionaries. It does not have like switches or any other way, or like I can't even think of the word, honestly. It doesn't have switch or a float stone to get a Pokemon out of the active position. It only has honestly can't think of the words. I can't formulate what I'm trying to say. It only has AZ to like get something out of the active position other than it dying. Now this thing's going to be able to take out my Greninja, unfortunately, because it does exactly 130, but it will also take 60 damage itself from the bursting balloon. So I should be able to take it out next turn. He's only got 9 cards in his deck. Okay, maybe not with the Fighting Fury Belt. Fighting Fury Belt gives him 220 HP. We'll see. So he has 160. Actually, yeah, I can take him out, so that's nice. What I'm going to do is... He doesn't seem to be in position to attack me at all. We're just going to get Greninja Break. Play Greninja Break. I'm going to go ahead and Giant Water Shuriken this Ho-Oh. And then, oh, wait, I can Abyssal Hand. Abyssal Hand for 1. Play this Greninja. Water Shuriken. Ho-Oh again. Then I can play Fisherman. Get 4 of them back. I can Moonlight Slash. Do the extra 20 to knock out that Ho-Oh. Finally, drawing some prizes. You know, Volcarona goes down in 1 hit. That's not a problem. And if he keeps this on the bench, I mean, I can do 90 damage with Giant Water Shuriken and Water Shuriken combined. I don't have... Let's see. I have Lysander in my discard pile. And I have 1 VS Seeker either in my deck or... I can't think of the words. I have a strategy right here, though, that I'm okay with. If he doesn't just concede, this is going to be a 30+ minute video. And he's trying so desperately to win this match, and it's just not going to happen. It's just not. If I could draw VS Seeker, which I don't, we're going to go ahead and Giant Water Shuriken on Remoraid. So Remoraid goes down right there. I'm going to Dive Ball for Greninja Break. We're going to, at this point, say Water Shuriken, you. Retreat, because it's a free retreat cost. Giant Water Shuriken you again, and now I can AZ. Not that that's the most necessary thing that I wanted to do. Play that. He has 40 HP, so I can't take him out right now with just Water Shuriken. But we can go ahead and Moonlight Slash. I don't need to do the extra damage. Volcarona goes down. I have one prize left. At this point, I have no energies in my hand, although he did play the Ho-Oh. So he's obviously worried. I do go down to the Elemental Feather, unfortunately. And otherwise, well, I mean, he has one card left in his deck. So, Greninja Break's going to go down right here. I mean, I've essentially still won no matter what. I can play the Greninja Break. I can play the Bursting Balloon. I can power up my bench. I don't have an energy. But if he wants to attack, he's got to take himself down with him. And he would have to draw 4 prizes to do anything. So he's going to try to heal right here so he doesn't go down. Although it only heals 50 and Bursting Balloon does 60. So, again, nothing you can do. You don't have a deck. You've lost. I'm so glad this match had to take so long. Are you literally going to VS Seeker a Lysander something else out so you don't take... Okay, no, you're... You got heads anyways. He literally did everything he could to try and win, to try and stay alive a little bit longer. And still came out on the losing end. But that's going to be it for this episode. I really hope stuff didn't screw up at one point. But if you guys enjoyed the episode, do make sure to hit the like button, especially if you watched it all the way. And I know the screen just went black right there. Especially if you watched it all the way. And also make sure to subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.